Hey guys, welcome. Now, we've entered Libra season, so of course we have to have a separate reading for what's going down with Libra. I'm not going to lie, I'm feeling a little bit guilty for not getting out a happy birthday reading to Virgo, and you know what's just wild? I thought I did. And I was like, what? I got happy belated birthday to Leo. Guys, it's just because the messages that are coming forth on the channel are so powerful that they take a lot out of me. And that's why you haven't seen the birthday readings every single month on time, as well as the sun and moon sign readings, because we're focusing more on the path. I just don't have it in me. Like, I have to heal after these readings, and these readings don't just happen within the time you're watching them. It's incredible, this process. You know, I put a lot of editing to show you guys a lot of visuals because that's part of what also I feel called to do, to help activate the subconscious mind and work with you guys to help make sense of things. That takes a lot of time. Like, sometimes a 20-minute video to add in all those images, I could be working for 2-3 days. And I have a spinal injury, and then that takes away from time with my son, time with my loved ones, time expanding on my own path. So I've had to really restore some balance. And you know, as much as I love putting in all these visuals, we are going to have to get more to a live format, so, you know, we get used to it. Not having all the visuals, and we're, you know, there's going to be a day we're going to do a Q&A. We're going to switch gears and create a little bit differently. That's what's always happening with this channel. This channel, it will always be naturally unfolding. We're always going to be creating anew, building off of what we know. I thought it was going to be going down one way, and boy, the divine showed me that it's going down another. And the channel I thought that I was building with the divine at the beginning is completely come, you know, I can see how it's shifted with the divine. Working with the divine is a beautiful gift, and it's a blessing. And we have to remember that when we're having, you know, dark days, our dark night of the soul. And just like this last time I was in, like this last expansion nearly, it took me to some places and spaces where this was hard. This was really hard, this expansion, and it's not over. They shared a message with me, and then we're going to get into the actual messages that are linked to what's happening. And then, of course, we're going to build off of it as usual. We're finding out responsibility, what that actually means. The responsibility of union, the responsibility of our spiritual expansions, the responsibility of the creation of this Two of Cups, the responsibility of loving. And this is the Magical Dog Tarot. Because, you know, when I think of Libra, I think of very loyal people. Very loyal people that are able to look at the ideals of the black and the white. But this is also very hard because they feel very split. They get stuck on the ideals. They get stuck on the logistics. They get stuck on this, you know, this piece of things. And always feeling torn to keep the balance. But they get the beautiful picture, too, of seeing the all. Once again, too, of all this dark, of all this light. They're juggling it a little bit of a different way than Pisces. Pisces is seeing it in a whole other type of way. It's a whole other type of energy. But they are, once again, there's similarities. We're all connected. This message is connected to everything's going down right now through C alpha male, which is the King of Cups. We know the masculine's rising, and we're going to get to that part in a second because we've been working with Pisces as well as our ascended masters, the elements, in order to expand, restoring things around here. We're also working with unseen energies, our ancients, the light. We're in a time right now of the Ace of Wands, having this creation, but this creation right now feels like everything's being burnt down, like this fire. We're understanding the power of fire right now, period. But this is connecting us to creating with the feminine. This is what they're showing me. There's a connection right now to the icosahedron. And what it's doing is it's connecting to these two patternings. It's allowing the patterning of reflection and the labyrinth with harmony and the Taurus. Somehow we're reflecting upon our life experiences here within reflection. And as we do that, we're creating this harmonious surroundings. What's happening within is connecting to without, and what's happening without is connecting to within. And we're reflecting in order to create this. This is all connected. There's such a deep connection right now between the masculine and feminine. I can feel it. It's beautiful. So we're leaving the matrix. We're pulling out the charge from the Five of Swords, Five of Wands. We're healing from our heartache. It's getting noisy out there. And we know it's because we know it's time to heal from our heartache. Our heartache is making us sick, stuck, stagnant, toxic, and we want to stay playing with the devil in order to drink that cup and feel something, feel some sort of way, right? So what's being offered right now is the connection to the swords. And now we have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the father energy, dad, and the son energy, the swords. So the masculine energies working together in order to restore balance, and it's the Two of Cups. It's this connection. They're helping us with this because the masculine is going to rise. The feminine has already been doing so. It was just her job to go first, as she is in the expansion within the unknown, going first, right? She's the connection to the unknown. Then the masculine will help her expand what we've been seeking. But we both must rise. This is equality. So it's connected to the Ten of Wands. We're going to put something down. We're not getting to where we're going. We're never going to get to where we're going. Remember, this is about the Two of Cups. And in this deck, it's the Two of Sea. So we're going to put something down. And it's connected to old earth, the Five of Earth, our lack of, us feeling the disconnects through the earth, unloved, unnurtured, unsettled. So the Three of Fire is here. We're going to leave. We're going to leave old earth. We're going to leave this patterning. We're going to leave these victim templates. We're going to leave where we haven't been healed. We're going to fix this wounding from the Three of Swords because it's running amok. And the masculine's amping this up right now. And it connects to the Fire Alpha Male. And the Fire Alpha Male is, of course, the King of Wands. Now we're going to understand something clearly here. This is the connection to this Ace of Wands. And I never even noticed till right now, as I sat down, there's fire in both of these. Actual fire, like a lot of times you see the wands, but there's fire in both of these. There's a connection here. Something's being activated here. And Fire Alpha Male leads us to death. And there's a transformation here, and it's being offered with our ancients. Now, what is all happening is connected to a future reading that is a part 2 of a reading we've already had. And I wanted to do it many times, but I was called not to, and now I understand why. Because it's for actual Libra season and what's being offered. They were just giving me a glimpse of how everything was all being created to get here. Now, something is definitely activating in this fire, and it's connected to the Ace of Wands. Guys, this is the Knight of Wands. I thought this was the Ace of Wands that was being offered. Said this is all going down in real time. It's the Knight. So we're going to move. We're going to see clarity. The Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. We're going to see clarity within whatever's being burnt away. Whatever Something is being burnt away, but also a passion, a desire is being restored through this. And we know we're having karmic endings. And that means karmic relationships are coming to an end. We're really amping up this unification. Twin flames are here to unite for the harmony. For the harmony and the healing. And it's this energy that's being created. The Taurus. We're reactivating, we're amping this geometry up. But it's through the divine feminine right now. And it's the feminine honoring the masculine. The feminine healing with the masculine. And this looks like many different ways. It's not codependency. We're not healing for the masculine. We're not doing that anymore. That's of old earth. It's also the feminine honoring the masculine and honoring the masculine must heal from their templates as well, and that they get to rise and they're not being held down anymore, and things have been just as twisted for them as it has been for the feminine. And that is part of the Two of Cups. And this is going to amp up this metamorphosis. This is what they're showing me, this transformation. The divine is leading us somewhere. It's of course connected to Pluto. And the Lord of the Underworld, this Scorpion energy is helping us to transform. And we know that's connected to the 5 and 6 of Cups, the purification we're doing through the Cups energy. The feminine. Okay, let's see what's being activated here. Death. So we will have present the Fire Alpha Male, Death, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Intuition and wisdom. And it's connected to the love frequency. And this is the coming together through of love. This is the Vesica Pisces, the patterning. Look at the DNA activations, and it's connecting us to expression. We need to be able to express ourselves properly. So we're going to use our intuition and wisdom. We're going to make the proper patterning of the Two of Cups, and we're going to express ourselves properly. We're going to restore this. And what it's going to lead us to is our body feeling safe and loved. And we can also heal with this frequency, 174 hertz, in order to feel safe and loved, to allow our body to heal with this frequency. And this is a gift from the divine, because we know we're healing with body. Body houses the energy. Body houses the soul. We need to work with body right now in order to really heal and raise our vibration. And it's connected to Merkaba healing. And we are doing Merkaba healing in order to raise our vibration and have these DNA double helix activations. And then we are a whole new person. This is transformation, healing at all levels of being. You're a whole new person because your cells are activating. Your DNA is activating completely different. This is what I mean with the transformation. And you can see people on their spiritual quest. Like, watch Infinite Waters. Look at Infinite Waters when he first started out. Look at him now. Like, I'm journeying, on my spiritual quest. But when I look back at even when I started here at the channel with you guys on YouTube, holy, who's that person? You can see, like, people on their spiritual quest, they are completely activating and transforming anew. And that's what this is. This is what we're doing. It's like we're creating a whole new self to raise ourselves up. And it's like this whole new self is getting us to new earth, is getting us home. Self-love, soulmate connection. I love you. Love frequency is here to remind us that to live an amazing life and accomplish what we have come here to do, we first need to accept and love ourselves. Each of us needs to look into our inner core and into our hearts, see the beauty and love within ourselves so that we can work to our highest potentials in every aspect. Remember, others will treat you the way you treat yourself. This is straight truth. And that's why this is the dolphin energy, and we're honoring loving self. We're part of unconditional love. We're part of the divine. We're part of this expansion. We're part of this alchemy of the Two of Cups, and we're honoring that. We're creating this. To draw on this vibration, we have to find the love comfortably within. And remember, we're creating love from fear. Love of self is such a pertinent aspect of life. So it's relevant. This is important. But how many of us actually stop and look in the mirror and see the true beauty of our soul essence? Do you stop and say, I love you to yourself? Do you see the true and pure essence of your spirit and all you are and what you have to offer yourself? Does your heart sing? The biggest gift we can give is to love ourselves unconditionally. And this goes back to that message we received of the marrow. And remember, she's part kiss, part song, right? There's something else in there, I think. I don't know, guys, look. This has been quite the time of expansion. But this is connected to that because her kiss is part song. And understanding that we are creating a harmony, a harmonic. The biggest gift we can give ourselves is to love unconditionally. And this is the times we're in. This is where it's at. And we're always in the energy of what we are creating. We're always in the energy of what we're manifesting back. This template is not only about the love of self, but the love of soulmate. And I actually want to say that in a different way. We are often we're feeling many vibrations when we are creating. But when we are in that manifesting back, we have achieved some sort of patterning. We've achieved something with our energy. And we are in the vibration of what we are manifesting back to us. We may not have, while we were creating it, always been in that vibration, because we understand this is over time. And look, those birds are chiming on in because this is important. We're honoring this. We're honoring the connection to creation and transformation. We're honoring the connection to creation and shape-shifting with new patterning. We're honoring that space and creating with the void, applying the masculine energy and what that looks like. This template is not only about, and that's honoring your experiences to get where you got. Now it's time to go on. This template is not only about the love of self, but the love of a soulmate. We all have a number of soul partners, whether it be a lover or a friend. When the connection is made, it is knowing that it is felt in the depth of our heart and soul. A mirror image is found and formed. The sacred geometry of this template is the Vesica Pisces. On the first day of Genesis, Spirit decided to create an exact replica of itself, a mirror image. Within the perimeter of this sphere, a second sphere was created in exact likeness. The Vesica Pisces was formed. The VP is the area where the two spheres overlap. The area in the center is light, and light was created through sound. It is also a representative of the all-seeing eye, the eye of God, the eye of Horus. The symbolic intersection can be a representation of the common ground or mutual understanding between individuals and is spiritually a mirror of the soul. And there you have it, a mirror of the soul. So it's not getting hung up on the labels. Is it a soulmate? Is it a karmic? Is it a twin flame? This is just understanding this is what it is. And you know when you know what it is. This is a reflection of your soul staring back at you. And we are all thus, let me say that again. We are all thus but reflections of ourselves. And that's how we're always learning what we resonate with, what we don't, in order to expand through our experiences as well as others, right? But this is understanding that this is another half of us. We're connected. We're a mirror soul, a mirror image. But remember, that means we're opposites uniting. The diamond shape in the center in 3 dimensions is the octahedron. This shape is one of the 5 platonic solids. It correlates to the heart chakra and works with the element of air. It is the perfect geometry to use as a representation of love in this template. So we're going to use this frequency to work with our heart and soul, of course, and understanding that love is within us. And it's easier to give to others than it is to give to ourselves, but we're giving to ourselves in order to grow on every level so we can give back. This is, if you're looking for a soulmate or are already in a partnership that needs attention, use this template with the intention of working on your relationships on all the levels. This is connected to number 6 and rose quartz, emerald, and animal medicine wolf, and it's connected to the solfeggio frequency 500. And guys, thank you very much to the Sacred Geometry Healing Cards and Guidebook, for helping us to receive these messages. Beautifully done. Okay, let's get some tarot. Of course, the devil, and the devil flew out right on the death card. We need to transform. I love it within this tarot, and this is, I guess, why we're called to have this tarot present, because it's perfect. Look, we're feeling. Oh, well, we definitely are feeling. Channel that for a reason. We're feeding this devil-like mechanical beast, and he's got puppet strings connected to us, so we just keep feeding and feeding and feeding the fires, and there's our connection to the fire of the devil energies. And understanding the difference. Fires of creation, fires of, we're continuing to fill this empty hole with our creation. We're wasting our creation on the devil energies. We're wasting our God spark on the devil energies. We must heal. We must go forth. That beast is never going to be full enough. We're just going to keep going. Yeah, we're going to free up some energy. The 8 of Wands is here. So the 6 of Swords, masculine and feminine, are connected now properly. Look at that. And now we're raising the roof. We're out of here. We're going home. And our truths are here through the masculine, the King of Swords. And this is connected to ancient knowledge and wisdom. And this is also connected to the wisdom of our past, present, and future, and scribing. And many masculines will begin scribing and working with their gifts. There's a deep connection to the feminine here and working with the psyche. 4 of Wands. Look, we're going to start working with the elements to build new earth. And it's with the Page of Cups, the energy of youth. We're going to build it with love. Spirit's here. We're going to pick healing over continuing on playing with the devil energies. The 7 of Wands is here. The 10 of Wands is here. We're having an ending. The 10 of Swords. Let me get that right. The 10 of Swords is here. The masculine has had an ending. The feminine is rising to pick healing. And what does this do? This activates the King of Cups energy. The great nurturer. And that's key. They showed me that the King of Cups is what we're creating through right now, and the King of Cups is the activation to this space. And it's getting us here. This is what they showed me before I sat down. And with the 8 of Wands here, we will move forth. We're going to move forth through the earth and understanding how important the feminine is and how the element of water is. We're going to understand, look, this Knight of Pentacles, we're not going to fight with this anymore. The element of water is part of life. We're going to do purification with the element of water. We're going to understand, and the masculine is understanding. The masculine is understanding. Yeah, because it's in order to manifest. 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Ace of Wands. We're manifesting connection. We're acting now. And here's the connection. The Hierophant is here. There's the connection between the masculine and feminine. There they are. Through the Hierophant, through higher self. Now the feminine is seeking within the unknown. The masculine is expanding it. And we are in wish fulfillment. We're creating within these cups. We're doing alchemy of the cups. And whatever's happening, we're going to bring it within, and then it's going to expand without. Because the Hermit is here. And actually, what they're showing me is the Hermit is leaving. The Hermit is going on a journey. And it's connected to time. To healing with time, through time. Something is being activated here, and there it is. Justice is restored. And it's through our gifts. This is the card of Libra, the energy of Libra. It's through our gifts. It's through honoring our gifts. Honoring our gifts is going to help us restore balance. What they are. And that's why we need the King of Cups. The King of Cups is going to help us. Yeah, because look, there it is. We know we're healing from the 5 of Swords. The masculine is healing from the 5 of Swords. The feminine is healing from the 5 of Swords. And it's all connected to the 3. We've come full circle. So we will continue to work. And the wheel will turn. There's the Wheel of Fortune. And we've got the 10 of Cups. We found our life's purpose. We've had our ending with the 10 of Swords. And we've moved forth to the North Node. The 10 of Cups, our life's purpose. And we need to continue working. Whatever it is, we're going to continue working from the 5D to the 3D and the 3D to the 5D to continue to expand it through the earth. The Page of Swords is here. Because we're going to expand with our truths through the earth. Remember, the energy of air. The energy of Libra. And there it is. Connection restored. Because we healed from the 5 of Wands charge by finding balance. And look at what balance does. Balance leads us out of the storm. Creation, destruction, destruction, creation. And remember, this means something. This definitely means something because we're moving on from our lack of. We're healing from our lack of. The Queen of Cups is here. Because remember, she's helping us to drink from the right cup. We're going to restore balance through the earth. And we're going to shift from the 4 of Pentacles to the 6. And we did it with the Ace of Swords. And we added the positive charge. The Ace of Swords is the clarity we need. It is the positive charge to the negative situation. This is what they're showing me. The Ace of Swords and the 9 of Wands are connected right now, and we're going to ask them how. And of course, the answer is simple. The answer is always simple. Thank you for joining us for part 2. There will be a link in the description for part 3. See you there, guys. What a spectacular time. The alchemy of the 2 of Cups, the creation of the equality as we heal from hierarchy, separateness, sickness, and intolerance. We expand, united, healed, harmonized as we raise the vibration. Much love sent to you.